Hello, everyone. I will be your commentator today. I'm here alone. I'm doing commentating and I'm doing tracking. Um, so hey, it's gonna go great. There's a little less than a minute before they start. Yep, they just got their names in. It is going to be interesting. There's a good difference potential, like a lot of route diversions that can happen. In fact, like right at the start, they might both do something different. And we're about to begin. Crystal goes south. I think Slam's gonna go to Poprin, and Crystal is gonna go to Eastern Triangle Island. They're both going for salvage tour, which is going to be like an interesting first check. At some point in their route, they had to go to their salvage tour just for that. Like, not they don't have anything to do at the island. And they leave. Okay, so they're both going to Windfall. Their Tingle Statues are quite required this time around. It's kind of trolly actually. Okay, they're going up. They're getting taught first. This is also what I would have done. Yep, required ankle. Okay, let's see. And there it is, the hook shot. That was an easy hook shot compared to some of the other seeds we've had, so it's a nice little break in between. And since they're right next to Tingle, they can go save Tingle. They do need ankle. So they need to save Tingle to get that item. However, Tingle has a little gift for us as well. I'm sure it'll be enjoyed. There we go, that's our item. Nah, I'm just kidding, we're gonna get another one. There it is. We're going to be using that one time, probably. Crystal's up first. They will most likely leave now. I don't believe they have anything else they can do. Oh wait, no, I completely forgot. Half of the island. They have two more items that they can do right now. Mila and Maggie both have a Tingle Statue. And what's interesting is they're both going about this slightly differently. Crystal is going to go straight to Maggie and get that Tingle Statue, and then she's going to wait for Mila. I'm expecting Slam is going to be doing a storage trick to speed up the Maggie check just a little bit. And is also collecting rupees. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be either 20 or 30. It's gonna be at least 20. And now we see Crystal changing the time. Ooh, Slam is not getting lucky on these RNG pots. Yep. Okay, and we see Slam doing the storage. So what Slam is doing here is Slam just stored the cutscene of Link opening that door. So the next time he tries to open a door, it's going to go, oh, wait, we need to open that one first. And then it's going to send Slam into the House of Wealth. And that's a little bit faster because after he does Mila, it'll be faster to get to this door that he's standing right next to than it is to get to the House of Wealth door, at least the upstairs one. And they do need to go to the upstairs one. It also doesn't lose any time to go get that storage during this because you just have to wait for Mila. So it's actually free time save, really. Oh no, Crystal! Oh, that sucks. Meanwhile, Slam finishes Mila. Oh. Interesting. Crystal played Song of Passing twice. She could have also entered a building and came back out. But I guess that works too. And you can see Slam just disappeared from that door, and it teleported into the other one. And now we're in this. Okay, and now we're going to see Slam leave. Surprised he's not save warping, because I bet he's on his way to the boat, unless there's something else. No, that's about it. He'll be headed out. He didn't like the rupees he got. His RNG was really bad. That makes a lot of sense, actually. It's unfortunate that that happened, because usually you can get upwards of 40 to 50 rupees doing what he did. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Saved right there. Doesn't even need that blue rupee. Yeah, usually he would have this amount of rupees before Mila is over, but he got so unlucky with all those RNG pots. It'll be interesting to see where he goes next. Going to Outset. Okay. He's going to... well, they both need to get Beetle 20, as Beetle 20 also has a Tingle Statue. Here we have Crystal coming up, waiting for Mila.
Thank you, bye.
The bottles in this seed are weird. A couple of them are bad, and this one is like really easy. Right here, there's a bottle in this chest. The thing is, we need it for two things. We need it for Grandma, and we need it for the Firefly. And it's weird because it forces an extra warp to Outset because the bottle is on Outset, and there's no fairy here. And that's all 5 Tingle Statues for Slam. And Crystal decided to get this bottle. This one is also Sphere 0. However, she did have to warp and then sail to another island to get it. But my guess is she didn't like the idea of double dipping an island, and this makes a lot of sense. Probably still faster to go to outset though. And there's our item. I'm just kidding. It's after the rupee. This is what we got the Tingle Statues for. Yeah, sometimes when runners are doing ankle, especially in standard when they don't know what ankle has, they sometimes for just a moment they'll get tricked and they'll be like, wait a second, that's not what I was supposed to get. Um, and then after the rupees, it'll be like, okay, here's your actual thing. Crystal still has to do Beetle 20 for her last. Oh, Slam's getting both bottles. Interesting. So as I said previously, we do need to we do need 2 bottle uses. We're getting soup from Grandma because she has a required item, and we're also doing Firefly. So with the way that Slam routed, Slam did not want to dump his soup. So he decided to get both, and I'm guessing Crystal might do the same. Okay, Crystal already has a fairy at this point. So because Slam went and got the outset bottle first before the second one, Crystal saved a warp. Now Crystal has her soup. Maybe Slam just wanted to put off Grandma as long as possible, who knows? Slam's going for a storage, yeah. Oh, Slam's just deciding to go get storage up there. Looked away for a slight second, but I'm pretty sure he got her 1 bottle. Okay, now we go to Tingle on Crystal's side. Oh, I think I missed what's happened to Slam. Oh, because Slam doesn't have a jump slash item? Does he not realize he can hookshot the mailbox? Yeah, it's there's a little thing that lets you, well, not a thing, but if you stand near the ledge leading to the cabana, you can hookshot the mailbox that's up there to get up here. But you can't get up without a jump slash otherwise. But it is just a little thing. And now we're doing our Cabana Entrance. And we Crystal coming to Forest Haven. We've got 2 nice things in Choo Choo Cave. We've got this item, which is a pretty good item. We need those. And Crystal is doing a Wind Waker dive to get underneath Forest Haven in order to get in without using her leaf or her grappling hook, which is just very slow. And now Slam does a sidle strat to get behind that boulder. And the bow. That's a good item. That'll speed a lot of things up. It's not just going to speed a lot of things up, it's going to make things doable. And Crystal has her fairy. It's... okay, I can see why she did the Wind Waker dive. She does need to get on Tree Branch, and a lot of the time you'll see us do Force Haven backwards for that. But she wanted to get that Forest Firefly. I suppose she could have jumped down and gotten it and then did a grappling hook strat to get Small Island Chest, because she also needs that. Ooh, Slam's getting Wind Shrine. I forget what was here, but I noticed it when I was doing my pre-routing for the seed. It was Skullhammer. Okay. The only thing that I can think of that Slam wants that Skullhammer for is to open a warp pot at a dungeon. But that, or maybe Slam is thinking of doing something that requires a jump slash. Oh, interesting. Crystal did do the grappling hook strat. Well, maybe she just didn't want to do backwards. And there's bombs. Those bombs were actually, like, sort of optional. You didn't need them, but they were just pretty fast to get. And that Skullhammer was also very optional. Now we see Crystal getting that bait bag. And I forgot to call it out, but she also got Command Melody, I believe it was. Yes. Slam gets to just leaf over this. Crystal will too. She's actually going to do it right now. Well, Slam was timing something earlier and forgot to reset his timer. And now his timer's red. Okay, so Slam wants to use those bombs just got to get into the Star Island cave. Which was still optional because power bracelets are on letter from Grandma. Neither of them got it yet because they didn't really need it. At least I don't think I saw Crystal get it. I have been looking at 3 different pages. No, Crystal does not have her power bracelets. Oh, that's... okay. That looked like a lot of barrels, and I was a little bit sketched out. But we're fine. Misses that first shot. And Crystal gets to buy her bait now. She bought a pear. Interesting. Wonder what the pear is for. Oh, she wanted the pear because she's already at Dragon Roost, and she needs to get on top of the boulder. And we see Slam in the worst cave in the game. Let's I know we already saw Slam do what Crystal's doing, but it's definitely going to be more interesting than watching the pain that is Bomb Island Cave. Yeah. Look, we get to see bird action. Let's, we don't get to see that very much. Maybe sometimes on top of island, but this is just as good. Here we go. Oh, wait, Crystal, what did you do to those birds? Wait, where did the bird go? We just saw the bomb go, like, start to go off, and then we couldn't see it anymore. I hope that bird's okay. Crystal would never hurt a bird. She probably told it to fly away first. Okay, and Crystal's back at outset. She's probably going to get the pig, and there's 1 or 2 letters waiting for her. 2. There's 2 letters waiting for her. Slam is having just the best time. So that boomerang came from bomb mail. The bombs were optional, and so was the boomerang. But once you get bombs, the boomerang is just a little freebie you get. We do have Forbidden Woods later in this season. And here's our second letter. This one's from Grandma. What does Grandma have for us? And we've got, I looked away for 2 seconds, but Slam got those iron boots, and we need those exactly 1 time. It'll probably be used more than once. I'd say 3 times. That's what I'm gonna say. Slam's gonna use his iron boots 3 times. Maybe 4. Who knows? Maybe. Do we have useful iron boots? Wait. And it's time to feed the pig. He's a chonky boy. He needs a lot of food to stay the way he is. He needs to stay chonky, so we all love him. And there's a bow. Just hidden underground. Okay, Slam's also doing the dive. I suppose it makes sense, because they have single magic and they don't have a way to refill fast. They have to wait for a bomb to explode. Although, did Slam already get soup? I don't think Slam got soup yet. And Crystal's going up to the Savage entrance. There's that command melody. Oh, I completely missed jumping down there for that sword. It's okay, guys, we're fine. I'm only paying attention to 2 streams and a tracker and a commentator's page. We're fine. It's everything's fine. And Slam transitions from Forest Haven to Wind Temple. This is what I had decided to do myself. We'll get a few good items in here. Wind Temple has quite a bit. Crystal storing a junk item is nothing important. And Slam's getting his mail check here. For those wondering, she stored the dungeon map to this dungeon. And now we get to play with Makar. My car. Yeah, interesting. I also believe I decided not to get soup until until having come here. I'm wondering why Slam got 2 bottles if he was going to be done with the Firefly, unless he plans to go get soup before he delivers the Firefly. Crystal voiding on this chest to get rid of chest storage, and that, I guess, gives her the dungeon map. And Slam gets double magic. Crystal, on the other hand, just stored a useful item. She just got a sword. That's her master sword. We do need the item up here, and she stored it so that she can skip the grappling hook. And the wallet. We're not buying anything today, but we do definitely need what Beetle is going to send us. Temple, I rolled the seed actually. Okay, I'm interested to see how Slam routes this. So starts with this chest. In my routing, I left this chest last because I wanted something to do big key skip with, and this felt good. There's the shield. Because the big key is on Mini Cyclone's room, and they do have to go to the Wizrobe mini-boss at some point. That's a loading zone, so if you were to store that, it would get rid of your chest storage. And we do also need top of hub room, so you say maybe we store that, but you need to do the top of hub room before the mini boss. Oh, and Crystal gets her shield in the basement of Forbidden Woods. But you need a sword to do the mini boss, so you need to go get that sword first. And middle of hub room is usually a good contender for what chest do we store, but that's the small key that we'll be needing. Okay, Slam is going to get left alcove. It's either, well, it's either left alcove or big key chest. There's a small key and big key chest as well. We'll see how this goes. Okay, he's just opening left alcove for a Picto box. And Crystal gets the big key, so no big key skip on Crystal's side here. Thank you, SpeedGaming 3, for the raid of 8. Welcome in. We're watching different dungeons here, so lots of content. I'm here alone, so I will be the one to give you that content. Or not give you content. I'm just gonna give you a nice play-by-play for an hour. Hope you enjoy it. Sam does a little cheeky roll clip there for in order to skip that small key. And you blink and you miss it. Crystal's boss is dead. He's dead. Look, poof. He's gonna... little burp. Gone. And there's our boy. This fight with Hero's Bow and Hero's Sword seems a little bit tedious to do. Ooh. And ooh, nice leaf roll on Crystal's side. Dark Nuts are just health sponges, oh my god. Curious to see what Crystal does here. Crystal goes to get Cyclos at Shark Island. So, there is another... Oh, Slam got the Skull Hammer so that he doesn't have to save warp out of here. That's nice. Yeah, that's a good use for the Skull Hammer. You saw the first Picto box on Slam's side. It was in Wind Temple left alcove chest. There is two Picto boxes in this seed, and you only need one of them this time, or to do the Firefly check. And Crystal is going to get hers from Cyclos. And interesting, Slam is opting to do this. Slam could have done a bomb boost here, but Slam is just going to opt to go up through the back. I believe this chest has nothing in it. I will double check. No, it has nothing useful in it, at least. Slam is most likely just using this for big key skip. Although, interestingly enough, it does have an item that I can track for you. It's just not going to be used. And there's Crystal with the Pictobot. And we just stored Maggie's letter. And okay, Crystal's now on her way to go to Bomb Island Cave. Yuck. It'll be fine. We can look at Slam's probably going to be doing Mulgera when Crystal's doing Bomb Island Cave, so we can jam out to Mulgera's theme song. Giving that floor master a little high five on the way. He likes high fives, and if you don't, then he likes to give you a hug. So you want to just like don't let him get too excited. Just give him that high five. Be on your way. If he gives you a hug, he won't let go. He just won't. You're gonna get stuck. You're gonna uh-oh. But it's fine. Slam was polite. Gave it the little high five. We're on our way to Mulgara. I'd like to reiterate, do not look at Crystal's stream. She's doing Bomb Island Cave. Nobody likes Bomb Island Cave. It's gross. We're gonna look at Mulgara. We're gonna jam out to Mulgara's theme here. It's gonna be great. And that optional boomerang coming in clutch just a little bit as well. We get to use it on Mulgara. 2 seconds faster than using the sword. Okay, we're done. We can at least see Crystal get her arm. The iron boots, they're like little shoes and they're comfortable, sort of. Probably. I like to think that they're lined with something to make them comfortable. Some kind of mesh. There's a lot of route deviation in this seed. People, like, even with my route, it's very different. Than both of these runners. So it's interesting to see the seed be run in these different ways. So Crystal's gonna go and do her Cabana early entrance now, because she wants that bow. I forget what else is in there, actually. Which is weird. How did I forget? I don't know how I forgot. Oh, it's just another shard. Yeah. Okay. It is a very good thing that Slam has the boomerang. Well, Slam also has the hook shot. The hook shot could be used on this as well. But Slam's shard spawned in the Triforce Warp. He got lucky that he wasn't in there himself, because it is possible for that to happen. Narrowly avoided doom. Crystal just stored a piece of heart for those interested in what was in that chest. And now Slam gets the bait.
Bye.
Oh, but not before we do Slam's least favorite thing in the game, saving Grandma. Unfortunate. And Crystal with her third shard. Crystal first to get the fire and ice. And now Slam's just Slam has to play the song twice because he needs to throw the pig, and then he needs to just get Letter from Grandma. Letter from Grandma only comes in on the next night after you save her. Ooh, okay. Because Slam played it immediately. Actually, no. Slam needs the power bracelets for the pig, so Slam had to play it again. So Slam actually has to play it 4 times if he wants to throw the pig. There is a strategy you can do with the sword to make him chase you across the bridge, but no, we're just gonna see Slam play it again. And wallet mail. Got that shard now. That entrance is weird. You're not supposed to be able to jump over them, but sometimes you do. So I usually just roll cancel in. I put my control stick on like in its dead zone on neutral, so that when you go to an edge, Link will never jump, and I just kind of let that happen all the time. Jumping over is just really weird. And Slam now has his Fire and Ice arrows. And Crystal's in Wind Temple. I'll be interested to see how Crystal res this differently. She will not be able to leave the mini boss because she doesn't have the Skull Hammer. However, she will also be able to do the mini boss before getting that sword at the top, so we might see her store that for Big Key Skip, especially considering that she already has the Master Sword as well. Oh, but she skips double magic. That's fair. She has Sooth. So she has infinite magic as far as we're concerned. Slam's going to opt to store this chest. It's a sword, as we already know. And what Slam wants to do here... Oh, a safety save. Crystal decided not to store this one because after getting those chests at the top of Forbidden Woods, you then need to go to the basement, and you won't have chest storage anymore because you want to... There's options, but 9 times out of 10, you're just like not gonna have chest storage anymore, and then you won't be able to void very quickly. And you also can't store that Tingle chest to get it up to Calais. I mean, you can, but it's incredibly slow. So I'm curious to see how Slam goes about this. Probably has a plan. Okay, we're dropping Makar just right there. He's gonna take a plunge in a second. Slam doing a little niche thing. We don't see people do that very often, but Slam did not need this chest. And Crystal with her Mirror Shield. I decided as well, Mirror Shield is probably just the better option. Oh, Slam might not be getting Mirror Shield. That might be what he's doing. He might not go to the basement. It became weird with Ichi routing later on because Boiler, I guess, their light arrows are in Stalfo's crypt room in the basement of Earth Temple. So you kind of have to decide between like doing Jalhala first with Mirror Shield or going to get the light arrows or whatever. But the thing is, if you don't have Mirror Shield, you're gonna need that big key, and it's on left chest of Mirror Room. Also, Slam falling during small key skip. but it's fine. We can just jump up here. So if Slam doesn't go down to get the mirror shield, we'll probably have to see him do half room strats in ET later. Crystal getting her small key, and Slam getting his small key skip. Interesting. I've never seen someone try to climb higher here. Usually you just go until you can't go anymore, and then you just jump to the right. Oh. Crystal's mini-boss is going to go a lot better because she not only has more than just Hero's Sword, but she also has those fire and ice arrows, which once she knocks off the Darknut's armor, she can actually no, she doesn't have the skull armor. She won't be able to do it to the Darknut, but she can freeze the mini-boss, the Wiz Robes, and then pop them with a fire arrow. However, it seems she's not doing that. Okay, Slam just really wanted to skip that first branch. Wallet. And Slam will be headed back to go get his third sword on the Plastiseed's chest. Smooth sailing from here for Crystal. Just have to hit the Darknut a bunch of times. Okay, Slam is going to the basement, but he is still storing a sword right now. So I'm curious to see how he doesn't delete it. And technically he has all of his swords right now. So I'm gonna mark it. He just has one currently stored. And Crystal gets another sword. Seeing lots of those right now. Oh, you know what? I know what Slam's doing. Slam's just gonna pick this up and then go back up through the wind. Because we're not doing big key skip, so Slam can just go up and grab that big key after going up the wind. Alright, I was being all analytical for no reason. Slam gets his mirror. So no half room strats today. And I'm expecting Crystal to store this. Let's see if she does. She does have her bombs equipped. Yeah. Okay, Slam's doing exactly what I thought. Yeah, okay, there's no deleting. I don't know why I was worried about deleting anything. Slam is an experienced runner. He knows not to do that. I was just wondering how he wanted to void out. And the answer was he's not going to. Entering the boss is going to give him his item. The Crystal stored her last sword. Ooh, Crystal just, yeah, you switch to bow or boomerang or something. There it is. Sometimes these P-hats just super get in the way. It's annoying. And now we're gonna go for that big key skip. Not much magic to be had, but we do have soup, and there's enough to make it to the bottom. Okay, she scared me. She pulled that just a little bit late. Alright, that worked like a charm. Slam's going for the fire arrow strats here before going for boomerang, and just gives up. You can't. sometimes you just kind of have to test it at first to see if you can get the shots. Slam didn't, so we're just gonna go for the boomerang and then the one cycle. Oh, Wizrobe, why do you do this to us? I believe this is Slam's 4th shard. Yep. And Crystal gives it that high five that it really wants so bad. Slam didn't pull the leaf. Oh man, pulling that leaf is actually really good on Crystal's side. I didn't realize it saved like that much time. And so I'm grabbing, well, first this joy pendant. We need to be just a little bit happy, but then we're gonna grab a required shard. Slam's headed to Horseshoe. This is where Slam's last dungeon is. We have a couple things to get in here. There's a bow, and then I'm thinking we might see Big Key. Boomerang may be faster on Mulgera, but if you have to take the time to equip it, all of a sudden it's not faster. Like that, it's a very tiny difference. So you need to be able to like equip it with something else earlier in the dungeon in order to be able to use it. So in the end, it's not that big of a deal. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. And like, you just fight Mulgera however you want, really. And Slam 18. A little low in health, but it's fine. Slam has to. Crystal is nowhere to be seen during this cutscene, so she will not have the risk of being put into that that portal. Okay. He's going to the Bomb Island lookout platform. What's this for? Is she... Ooh, okay, I think I know what she wants to do. I missed the roll clip. This is not an easy roll clip. There it is. Yeah, I had a little bit, the height was lacking just a little bit, but he did a leap pump, and it was fine. So Crystal gets chest storage here. She didn't actually want this item, as this was not preset D, this is preset A. Heat storage, treasure chart 28. I hope you guys like that one. But no, she's taking this to Cliff Plateau. They need the highest isle chest. And there's a shard on that chest. The entrance to Cliff Plateau is Ice Ring. And at this point, even though Ice Ring is 1 quadrant away from Bomb, it is still faster to warp. And at that point, do you warp or do you just like store this chest and sail over? So I think it could have gone either way. Just a little bit too early here on, or not early, but too far. Here it is. This is probably, yeah. And she gets that chest. Cool. So she skipped having to warp and then sail to Ice Ring. And then, I suppose, subsequently melting Ice Ring and entering. Slam opts not to use bombs. Maybe just showing off a cool little strat. Opens the warp pot and... boy. Slam enters the warp pot. So what could have been faster here is Slam could have jumped all the way to the bottom, and a floor master at the bottom would have kidnapped him and put him in one room next to this. Honestly, timing is probably very similar, because he would have had to like go back into the room. But it is interesting, even like with little things like that, 2 people have a different route. Okay, and Crystal is opting to do her long side quests before she does Earth Temple. But because we saw Slam not do Jalhala, he will be getting that big key on left chest. Which isn't going to be too bad. He needs to open up the Stalfos crypt anyway. So he's going to use the same light beam in order to light up the chest. As we'll see him line up right here. His light's a little bit high. He has to stand up when he uses it. Alright, and Crystal now needs to do Lenzo's assistant. I hope you're all ready. She has to kill time. Okay, and she's going to delay Anton just a little bit. Any amount of time works, really. Because you can make the cycle without delaying him at all. It's just a little bit tight. So honestly, like, a 5-second delay works. Some people just like 30 seconds, just so that they know that they can get it. But she also has to be careful, because if she waits up here, Anton will stop and see her. And he will be delayed for much more than what she meant to delay him for. Okay, she's making sure to stay behind him. Now we just kind of wait here for a little bit. Nope, she sees him. Or he sees her. Oh, she realized. Okay. I hope he still doesn't see her. And there's our light arrows. We're gonna be here for a while on Crystal's side. So a little fun fact is instead of save warping and taking the warp pot to get back, you can climb that and just leap right over. You can let go with A. And it's time for Valhalla. Here comes Garrickson. We actually have something happening on her side now. It's not just a frozen image. We wait until the letter's in view, and we got it. Cool. Now we go get the Anton picture. She will have to wait for Anton for probably about 30 seconds, because she did delay him for quite a while. Normally he'd be right here, like, you'd have to take the picture right now if you had not delayed him. But again, if you're not fast enough, you might just miss it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I said right now, like 5 seconds late. Yeah, so she's realizing now she delayed him for a little too long, but he's on his way. He's having his little stroll. He goes on a stroll every day. Look at that. He's all chap about it, too. And there's the picture. Now we just need to go get that picture from the bar, and she's done. Meanwhile, Slam has finished Valhalla. Pretty nice fight, too. And that's going to be his 6th shard. So Slam is still missing the Firefly shard and the shard that Crystal is about to get. She is about to get one useless item. She got treasure chart 28 earlier, but you can't have 28 without 27, right? So let's do that. Let's go grab chart 27. Chart 27. Now she's gonna get the item that she needs. Look, there's nothing in that bottle, but he still wants it. And with that, Triforce Shard. All Crystal has left is Stalfos Crypt and Valhalla. Slam still needs to do all of Assistant, and also needs to do that Cliff Plat highest isle. I'm curious to see how he does it, because he's not going to be at Bomb Island to like immediately store chests, so I'm guessing Slam's just going to enter Ice Ring. My route has a super swim all the way from Mother and Child to go to Cliff Plateau. Yeah, so a lot of people don't completely understand how these side quests work. And when you originally, as long as you have Pictobox, when you originally walk into Lenzo's house, he'll talk to you for a second. He'll He'll just make a comment about how your picto box is cool. And then he'll unlock his upstairs door. And then you can go up and, like, get his chests or do secret meeting photo, whatever you need. But if you want to do Lenzo's assistant, he only gives you the quest once you've seen his gallery. Once he gets to show off his gallery to you, then he's like, you know what, you're cool, I like you. And then he's like, do you want to get some more pictures for me? And that's how you start Lenzo's assistant. So you just need to, it's a difference between either just talking to him or going upstairs first. Crystal misses her leaf grab, unfortunately. But Slam only delayed Anton by about 3 seconds. So if even that. So Slam's Lenzo's assistant will go by just a little bit quicker by, like, I think only like 20-ish seconds. Oh, he's decided to delay him just a little bit longer. I guess he wasn't feeling it. Better to be safe than sorry. Those extra, like, an extra 10 seconds is nothing compared to waiting for Anton to walk around the entire island a second time. Like, that could be the difference of a race right there. Interesting, I didn't know you could take the picture from there. Now we get treasure chart 27. Oh, Slam, you don't need to reload the room, sir. You can just give him the firefly right away. He likes his firefly. He doesn't need any time to think on it. You show it to him, he'll be like, I want that. But only if you're cool and you give him pictures first. Now Slam needs to go get that Cliff Plateau shard. Okay. That looked a little weird, but Crystal made it. Ooh, that loses like 6 seconds or something. Didn't get that jump right. We got cursed, but that's fine. That's another, I want to say, like 6-ish seconds. Might even, yeah, it's only like, not even 6. Like more like 4 or 5. Drinking soup. Whoop. I don't think he... I think he pressed Y out of habit. Usually we pull Wind Waker there. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen anyone do that before. He burned the wood up at the top from down below like that. That's interesting. Oh, Slam missed his couple frames he wanted to save. Oh, he missed the board. Oh no, he cut the frame perfect release. Now he knows what it feels like. He commented on me doing that a couple days ago. Except I did it during Puppet Game. Alright, so Crystal also opens it. She just uses the bomb. It looks like she's gonna go do Jalhala first. Yeah. You can do it with Mirror Shield, but it's a lot faster if you do it with Fire and Ice. Or not Fire and Ice, Light Arrows. And considering she has to, like, aim the light and everything the way that she does, it might, like, I don't know. It's doable. Clam got his last shard and is on his way. Clam broke the barrier, finished at about 13 minutes and 20 seconds-ish. I didn't quite notice. But Crystal is also now done with Jalhala. She just needs to go get those light arrows now. Usually you see runners set up their light arrows before going up those stairs. I don't know if he already did or not. Maybe he did when... Well, yeah, maybe he set them up when he was at Ice Ring. That could have been a good time to do that. No, he didn't. Okay. I guess it's not bad just to come up here. Oh, Crystal didn't explode that pot ahead of time. There's 3 seconds. Oh no. A whole 3 seconds. And PG. See how this goes. It's a very difficult. It's a very heavy door. It's huge. Get opening shot. Nice. Missed that second. However, that's fine. That's just kind of like an optimal shot. Doesn't necessarily lose time to go for it. That one is a shame to miss, unfortunately. But we got opening shot, so it's fine. And then we get a snipe. Missed an optional shot. Ooh, okay. There's like... I consider that to be 1 miss. Okay, 2 misses. All in all, that still only took like a few seconds. Honestly, these runners are so good at puppet cannon. It's insane to watch. The first time I saw people sniping at the tail, it blew my mind. I didn't even think that was possible. Like, I never considered it. These tricks are so cool sometimes. Even though I'm one of the runners, I still like find it fascinating. I'm like, wow, look at all these cool stuff they're doing. And that's go mode for Crystal. Nice double crit. That saves considerable time. The routing was like so diverse in this seed that I almost want to run this later on my own. Frog shot. What a pro! Rope climb was good. Taking his time up. Okay. Didn't like it. Reset. He liked that one. Do 3 backflips, a sword slash, and we do a backflip while holding R. And also we get that nice pog slide. We skipped a use of the hook shot. And 3 side hops. And now Crystal breaking her barrier. A nice, nice phase 1 on Ganon for slam as well. So, a little under 6-minute difference between Crystal and Slam there. Slam broke the barrier at, I believe it was 13 minutes 20. Crystal finished at 19... 10-ish. Also, GG's for Slam. Slam is now done. We'll probably be seeing Slam come in soon. Don't forget your uh-oh. Advance. Advance the text box. Don't get DQ'd. There it is. Okay. I don't know if I'll be seeing Slam come in or not, but we'll find out. PG1. Oh, just missing that. That looked like a really good shot too. A little high. All right. Just hit that. Nice. Hit like 2 ropes on the way as well. Nice. That PG1 went really well. Nice double. Crystal PG is going really well so far. Got a nice first snipe, and we're gonna go for bombs. Nice and fast. Yeah, that pot was in the way. You couldn't set up for trog shot. That's weird. What are the odds that you stop it right there? But it's fine. PG3 is out. He's gone. Finding out that Slam never got his invite to the server for his interview. So we'll see if we can get that settled. We'll see how that goes in a second. For now, we get to see Crystal defeat the one and only Ganon. We're gonna seal him away forever and never see him again. And,
Hello?
hi, it was my fault that you weren't let in.
Oh, wait, I had an echo there. But, what do you mean it was your fault? I don't remember.
We're supposed to hit finished on the person in the tracker, and then that sends them the
Oh.
yeah. I never hit finished. I've never tracked before, and I just tracked both of you and commentated alone. So hey.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was a little confused to see a lack of people here, but that's really impressive. Commentating and tracking at the same time.
That was a very interesting seed. There was a lot of route diversion. Both of you did very different stuff, and it was very different from previously rated as well. And in comes Crystal. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Crystal.
I didn't forget to mark when you finished, Crystal. So you actually got the invite to the server.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
Dang, poor Slam.
Yeah, I was just like sitting in Twitch chat going, "Hey, Spy, if you're reading this, can I get that link?" And then I had to message someone in the SpeedGaming Discord to give it to me.
Dude,
Yeah.
no,
In
it's so
the end,
bad.
what happened was I put in the interviews, or I put in the commentators Discord thing. I was like, hey, what do I do? And they're like, oh, you never marked them as finished. And I was like, oh. And so
Oh
I just
no, poor Slam.
Oh yeah. Also, my live split desynced, so I mean, I got like a 119, what, like 30 something. But then I was like, oh no, wait, live split's not working. So I had to open up a browser window and pull up race time. And like, oh man, I hope Crystal hasn't finished yet. That'd be really lame.
it was interesting. I was saying, Crystal, before you joined, that there was a lot of route diversion between the two of you, and it was a lot. It was very different from what I had as well. And what was interesting is, Crystal, you got a lot of your items like sooner than Slam did. Like your tracker just seemed more full, and then like right at the end, all of a sudden, you just got like 6, and was like, oh, okay, well, that's there now.
I didn't track anything until like I started doing Lens of Assist. I'm like, oh man, wait, it says I have nothing. Maybe I should track everything that I have. And all I was doing is and clicking everything. It was great.
Yeah, it probably felt good. Just like playing with the tracker's fun.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so I have a question. When did I get Maggie's letter?
That was in the spike wall room, first chest.
Oh, okay.
I saw it, and every time you guys stored something optional, I was curious, so I checked. So you got Maggie's letter, and Crystal got treasure chart 28.
Yeah, there we go. You know.
Yeah, treasure chart 28 came from Bomb Island Lookout platform.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Spy, man, am I glad that I picked up Boomerang before going to Wind Temple.
Yeah.
What happened?
I noticed that.
Yeah, so I realized that I was gonna pick up Boomerang before going to Forbidden Woods, which was in my route after Wind Temple. But then I noticed the mailbox shaking around and going, oh, I got Bob, so I can get Boomerang right now.
Right.
So then I decided to get Boomerang before entering Wind Temple, and it worked out really nicely because I missed both snipes on Mulgera, and I spawned like just outside the warp, and the Triforce shard was inside the warp.
Yeah, any closer and Slam would have had to go through Wind Temple again.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at that point you can use Hookshot and bring it close to you.
True, you will.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
You will usually shot there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
usually you'll have Hookshot for Mulgera. Usually, not often, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was freaking out when I saw like I was super close to the warp, and then I noticed I was just outside of it. So I was like, okay, if I just don't hold forward, then I'm good.
Yeah, just like put your controller on the table. Just
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, I did Mila twice.
oh, I remember that.
I
Wait,
was so sad.
she got.
I was
Yeah,
grabbing rupees and I accidentally walked right in front of Mila, and yeah, that was embarrassing.
yeah, she got caught like near the gate that Anton starts his stroll at. Also,
Yeah,
I
did not mean
noticed
to do that.
Slam, you got just really unlucky with your rupees during Mila.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
Mm.
I want 30 rupees, 10 for buying bait and 20 for the 20 rupee item. And then I got 13 because I got like all greens except for the guaranteed blues.
Yeah.
So then like when I did the door teleport to Maggie, it's like, okay, well normally I'd save warp here, but I need more money. And then I finally got that red rupee. They're like, okay, that's a little overkill, that's fine.
Yeah, I noticed you're going for that blue rupee in the water, and you're like, oh wait, no.
You know what I realized? I was grinding for all my money during Mila, and I was like, oh man, I have to do Mila again. Oh well, I guess we're grabbing more rupees. And then I realized it did ankle right before I buy bait, because I got bait bag right before I went to outset again. And I'm like, why did I just grab 20 rupees and just wait for ankle?
I guess that made sense for you, but for me, I bought the 20 rupee item like really, really early on, so I
No,
had
I bought
ankle
the
afterwards.
20 rupee item early too, but then I got bait bag after I did it because of Leaf.
Oh wait, 20
And
rupee
I
item was a
bought
statue.
Yeah, 20 rupee item was
Yeah.
statue, and then afterwards I got Leaf, and then I went and got bait bag. I'm like, wait, why didn't I just not worry about it? Oh well, it's
So,
fine.
what I thought was interesting, like the way that I had routed mine is I only got one bottle and I finished the Firefly shard before ever going to outset the second time. And so I never had to like dump soup or anything. So when like Crystal, you went and got that one at Rockspire first, and I was there going like, oh, she's going for like the optional second bottle. It's like a little bit of a time loss, but okay. And then Slam went and got it, and I was like, interesting. Okay.
I
They're
don't know,
both
because I think it depends on when you do the Fang.
yeah.
Because I think soup is way too useful to only have one bottle, especially if there's one at Rockspire. It's like
Yeah.
really not that far away from Tingle.
Tier 0 chest. You don't even have to kill the enemies to spawn it.
Right, yeah. It's
No,
just
I mean, the way I routed it, I didn't need the second bottle, but I saw it and I was like, why not?
Dude.
I grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing
This
with
made
mirror
routing
shields.
for me easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, mirror shield, dude. I was like light arrows and stealtho script. Great.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was thinking I was like, man, you have to do half room strats, and then I was like, wait, no, just like grab
mirror
the other
shield.
shield.
Right?
And so I want to make a couple comments for both of you on just like little tidbits, questions. Slam, you first voided like in the room before Jolhala, and then you entered the warp pot.
Yeah.
An alternative, I'm not gonna say it's faster because I'm actually curious, but an alternative is you could have jumped all the way to the bottom and got kidnapped by a floor master. That would have brought you back up there.
Well,
Like,
it would
to
have
the-
brought me back to the main room.
Yeah.
Well, so my original plan was, I mean, you must have thought it was weird that I used chest storage and power bracelets to break the warp pot open instead of just using bombs.
I did. I thought maybe you were just trying to show off something cool.
No, I was not just showing off. What happened was,
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to not worry about getting rid of my chest storage, and I thought that if I did the jump attack and lifted the boulder up, I would be on top of the pot, and then I would just drop into it. But that's
very
not
interesting.
that's not what happened. I'm like, well, I guess I'll void out by the stairs.
I wonder if you could have done that if you were like either maybe a little higher up, or if maybe you had if you like pulled Leaf.
Yeah, I probably had to be higher up.
Yeah.
I don't think I had enough
that's
time to pull
bravery.
Leaf. Because, like, Link, has that long animation for lifting up the boulder, and I'm falling during it, so I don't think pulling Leaf would work.
Okay. That is very interesting.
And also,
then
I figured that like if I voided out on the boulder, it doesn't matter at all because I would just go back and use bombs on it.
yeah, my question for you, Crystal. You opted to do Jalhala before getting your light arrows.
Right.
So with the way that you set up your like the light from Medley to go across the room, and then you opened up Stolfo's crypt, you could have also used that to open the spawn the left chest, and the big key was right there. So you could have you could have gotten light arrows first, but it probably wasn't. It probably didn't amount to like that much of a difference.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense, honestly. I thought about it later and was like, wait, there's big key in that left chest. Oh well, we did it this way.
Yeah, like
because the first chest wasn't anything, and I could. Yeah, no, you're totally right. That probably would have been faster, honestly.
I have learned from many seeds that if you realize something different throughout, like while you're playing, 9 times out of 10, if you go do that different thing, all of a sudden your route breaks because you had to like do something in a certain order. So like
Right.
I just never do something that my route doesn't say to do anymore.
Yeah,
I just have to trust past me.
no.
Um,
Do
you
you think it
guys,
would be faster to save warp out of Stalfo's crypt and then take the warp pot, or is just like running to the boss door normally faster? That wasn't sure.
so I know it's faster if you get if the item you need is on one of the 2 chests in the mirror room to climb the vines.
Yeah.
But I am not sure how much of a difference that is, and if going to Stolfo's crypt negates it. So that is interesting. That would be another thing that someone could time later. You both got different picto boxes.
Oh, did you get the one in? I guess you got the one in Wind Temple.
Yeah, where was the other one?
Cyclops.
Oh, right.
I got because I did Forbidden Woods first, so I got it right after I did Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, you guys had different dungeon orders. You both did ET last, but you did Wind Temple and Forbidden Woods in opposite orders.
Yeah.
So
For me, it just flowed. I think it just flowed better for me to do Forbidden Woods into Wind Temple because I could clear out so many more checks that way.
yeah, I was. I want to just like defend myself here, in case one or both of you go and watch back this restream later.
Oh, okay.
I am small brain, and I could not figure out what your plan was in Forbidden Woods, because you stored the sword, and I was like, okay, cool, he's going to basement, and it's like, you can't store the Tingle chest. I mean, you can, but it's super slow. And then I was like, oh wait, no, you just like take the wind back up because you're getting big key.
Which I wasn't like a big fan of doing because I feel like it's kind of slow to do that, but I just I don't know. I didn't want to like spend time opening the warp pot and then like I don't know,
Yeah.
save warp is kind of monk as if I'm storing an item that
And
I
No,
fell
wait,
anyway.
you-
It didn't matter. I would have been able to open the warp pot quickly anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you didn't do like the small key skip then that with grapple?
No, I did small key skip with grapple and then I fell, but then I landed
Okay.
I landed I landed in on the center flower, but like the base, not the top. So I'm like, well, I'm not
Oh,
opening the
right,
warp pot
right.
anyway. And then I
Okay,
did the backup small key skip and then
Mhm.
just continued the
Like
route from there.
the
Yeah.
J chat. Yeah, so it was interesting. So what Crystal did is she jumped down in the hollow tree room, grabbed the sword, and she save warped and just like leafed across the room after, and then she stored hole in tree.
Hmm.
Yeah. So then she was able to save warp out of the basement.
Oh, that's
I went into when I did my small key skip, I stored past seeds. And I did grapple skip, and then I just went to mini boss because I had opened up the not cross dungeon war pot, the war pot, and I just thought that was faster to get my sword.
Yeah, there was that's another difference between you two. Slam ran past the past seeds chest to do grapple skip, and then
Right.
that got rid of his chest storage. He came back and grabbed the sword in past seeds,
Right.
and then he went to basement without having to save warp.
Right.
Oh yeah. Also, I tried to show off a strat that I thought up. I'm sure somebody else already thought it up too, but I don't see people do it. Where like you climb up the tree trunk all the way, and then you fall through it, leaf over to the higher, whatever you call them, like hand elevator thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think if you could get it fast,
No, yeah. I
then
mean, the problem was the p hats just being really annoying.
yeah, you'll probably see me commenting on that a little bit. I was confused because I've never seen it before, and I was like, "What's he doing?" And then I see what you tried to do at the end. I was like, oh, "Okay." If done quickly, I think that it could be something to go for.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I practiced it without the p hats, so this is my first time doing it with the p hats. I don't know if it's a good idea anymore, just because like they're really annoying. I
Yeah.
ended up just having to kill them.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Slam some of it. Slam, did you leave after doing Liz's assistant and came back and gave him the firefly?
Yep.
Yeah, is
You don't have
that
to do
bad?
that. No, you don't have to do that. You can just show him the firefly after you're done.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
okay.
don't have to like leave and come back.
He
You just-
really
you just
likes
do it.
fireflies, so he'll take it whenever you offer it, but only if you're cool and you've given him pictures already.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Mine doesn't show anything. It has the firefly and then it doesn't show anything. It's great.
Yeah, Crystal just gave him an empty bottle, and he's like, "Oh, cool, here's your shard."
Wait, what?
I had the firefly. It's just the way that the
The firefly inside the bottle is a 2D image, so the way that the camera panned, it went directly like it went directly the words, math words. You couldn't see the 2D image from the side.
Right. Yep.
so it just looks empty.
Yeah. But
Also,
there you go.
I'm really mad about the way I handled Cabana Deed Skip,
Oh no, what happened?
which was I did it like pretty early on, so I didn't have hammer or sword or anything. And you know, my muscle memory from old Eddie Percent is to store the chest and then jump down to the pool and then jump attack up onto the ledge and then walk up to the door. But I didn't have anything to go up to the ledge.
Yeah.
And I realize now that I should have just hook shot at the mailbox.
Yeah,
But I didn't think to do that. So
What'd you do?
I tried to jump down to the shore and like find a way to clip out very briefly, and I realized, okay, that's not working at all. So then I jumped in the boat, I hook shotted the tree next to the cabana, and then planned on leafing over to the porch. But then I realized, because I had chest storage, when I hook shotted the tree, I just stayed on the tree. And I just jumped over to the cabana. So that was a pretty big time loss.
Yeah, I noticed. I remember I did that once. I think it was like in an S4 qualifier. I fell and I didn't have a jump slash, and I was like, "What do I do? What do I do?" And I looked around and I found out. I was like, "Oh, you can like go around and hookshot that tree." Although it's like the positioning is like a little bit fine. You have to be in like the perfect spot to be able to hookshot it. And another option that you could have done, and I realized you only noticed after you had jumped. But you could have
Just
like
jump to the porch directly.
yeah, like from the top.
Yeah.
I think you would have had to take a little bit of a detour and jumped on the tree first, but you could have made it.
Well, I had leaf. I could have just jumped down and leafed.
Oh, you had leaf at that point. Okay. How did you like that leaf? I rolled that for you because I wanted to give you a present.
I thought, oh
You
wow,
know-
that's a bad leaf, and then I saw where the statues were. I said, oh, this is fun.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
thought the exact same thing. I was like, oh man, easy statues. Great.
Oh, another routing divergence actually between the three of us. Crystal, you did Eastern Triangle Island for Salvage
Mhm.
Core. Slam, you did Paw Print, and I did Paw Print, but after going to Windfall.
Was the Eastern Triangle one closer?
I think I was looking at it at first, and I think the slowest one was Northern Triangle, and I think Paw Print is slightly faster than Eastern Triangle.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah. The
But-
only reason that I went is when I was looking at the map, since Eastern Fairy is at the very corner and Eastern Triangle is in the middle of that quadrant, I thought it'd just be faster than going to Paw Print later.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
guess in hindsight, well, yeah.
in-
I guess
in my
hindsight, I
route-
could've gone to Paw Print after Windfall.
Yeah, in my route, I realized that I warped away from Windfall, and I was like, well, Windfall to Paw Print is super fast, and I decided to just like move Salvage Core up a little bit until after the first Windfall trip to sail to Paw Print. I was like, I think that's good. But it was nice to see like two different things, and especially when both of them were things that I had not considered. You both did Cliff Plat High style differently. Crystal stored Bomb Island Lookout platform and hookshotted from the bottom. She did backwards Cliff Plat. And Slam, you just went through Ice Ring.
Yeah, I should have just stored a chest in hindsight.
And mine, and I bet Crystal's not going to be surprised. My route had a super swim from mother and
Of
and
course
child.
to
There
the
was it was mother and child to Cliff Plateau.
Oh my god. Of course you did. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
would my route have supported that? 'Cause I'm kind of think I should have done that. Uh,
You didn't clip out of mother and child, and as long as you had the hook shot before going.
yeah, which I did. Okay, yeah, I should have done that then. I didn't think. I honestly I just kind of throw the shards at the bottom of the route, and then I worry about putting them in the route last. And then I just kind of thought this route feels really weird. I'm gonna double check that my Earth Temple and Forbidden Woods routes work before I worry about that last shard.
Yeah, definitely dungeons are probably a little bit more important.
Yeah, because definitely my Earth Temple route in particular felt really weird because I've never rushed through Earth Temple just to open the war pot and then go back and forth to bring Medley to the basement and then fight the boss. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was an experience.
Something I kind of wanna something that came into my head, and I don't think I made a comment on it, but what if it wasn't light arrows in Stalfos Crypt? And I was thinking the best thing to do at that point would be to do the big key skip and then do that Linkus strat with that bomb ledge clip.
Wait, what? Linkus? You mean the bomb ledge clip into Stalfos Crypt?
I've only ever seen Linkus do that, and every time he does, people are like, "That's weird."
I guess I don't really do it in race because it doesn't come up very often. But I mean, I do it if it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, in this case, it was not good because I would have been stuck in. Well, one, I would have been stuck in Stalfos Crypt, but I mean, the warp pod would have been that big a deal anyway. Then, and then two, I wanted the big key.
Yeah, I'm saying, and in a scenario where it wasn't light arrows in the Stalfos Crypt, it was let's say if it was a shard, it would have been. I think it would have been cool to do that ledge clip after Julhala. So now I kind of want to learn it.
Yeah. If there was a shard, I would have done the ledge clip.
Yeah. Is there anything that you guys are particularly proud of? Anything you guys did well that you think?
I got a double crit and trog shot, so that was nice to get on restream.
Yeah, same. I'm glad my PG went fast. My PG has been kind of pain recently. I got double crit as well.
Yeah, Crystal also got double crit, but after she hit PG3 with the bomb, he ended up in the one spot where his tail was right behind
right in front of the warp pot. I was so mad. I can't even go for it. I just had to do it. It's fine. It still went fast.
Yeah, so she wasn't able to go for Trog shot because he stopped in the one possible place to put right in front of the warp pot.
You know what I'm glad about? It's kind of a minor thing. Well, two things. One is I decided last minute to get the hammer. At first I wasn't going to get it, and then I thought, why not? I'll get it for safety. And then I don't think I would have had anything to kill the Wizrobe in that first room in Wind Temple if I didn't get the hammer, so that worked out.
Wait, did you get double magic then?
Yeah, I got double magic.
Yep. What I ended up doing was I grabbed the sword up at the top first and then came down, and then that would have been good for the Dark Nut.
Well, I mean, I knew I was going to have a sword in my routing, so that wasn't my concern. It was just really killing the Wizrobe in the first room.
And the
They're like, I have nothing to kill it with except for this hammer.
Okay, I thought I heard Wizrobe, and I thought Wizrobe mini boss.
No. I mean, Wizrobe mini boss, I was always planning on spamming with bow, and then I'd had a sword for the Dark Knight anyway.
Crystal had better items going in. You came in with Hero's Sword and bow. She came in with Master Sword and Fire and Ice arrows.
Okay, so that sped up the mini boss fight, I imagine.
Although she didn't do the strat where
Yeah,
you pop the Blizz robes.
I forgot. Yeah. No, I forgot.
But she also didn't get the Skull Hammer, so that she wasn't able to one-shot the Dark Nut. But she did have the Master Sword for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
And the other thing I'm proud of is my Lenzo Assistant was pretty clean. And I say that because the last time I did Lenzo Assistant, I realized that this entire time I've been practicing for this tournament, that I've been doing Lenzo Assistant really slowly, where like I would wait in the spot to take a picture of Mario or whatever his name is, and like Anton, whatever,
Oh, Anton just stares at you.
And Anton just stared at me, and I had no idea until one day I was like streaming practice, and then Jaywis just says in my chat, "Hey Tanjo, I DM'd you," and I'm thinking, "Oh no, what am I doing wrong?" And then like I'm complaining about how long it takes Anton to get to Linda after I take the first pick, and it's like, wait, I thought this was supposed to be fast, and this always happens to me. And then I finished the side quest, and then Jay was just like, yeah, Anton was just staring at you while you were waiting for the red guy. I'm like, oh. So if I didn't know that coming into this, I would have lost like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I delayed not Linda, Anton just a little bit too long.
It was interesting to see like comfort with that, because you can do it without delaying him at all. You just have to take the picture in the right spot, and then you have to like roll over and take the second shot right away. Slam, you delayed him for like 3 seconds, and then another 3 seconds later, so for like a full like 5 to 6 seconds.
Yeah, I delayed him again because I was worried that I delayed Erickson, I guess is his name.
Oh, okay.
Like I delayed him when I was running over to the spot that I stand at to take a picture of him. So I thought like, oh, if I delayed him, that cancels out the delay. So I'm gonna delay Anton a second time.
And I delayed him way too long. I totally did.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh no, oh man, I delayed too long.
You delayed him for like I think it was 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't mean to delay him that long. Actually.
So can you take the pictures before starting the side quest?
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have done that then, because
it's slightly faster because the time that you take going up to Lenzo's, they're already starting their cycle.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could have taken the pictures first, so just to play it safe, I started it first.
And then actually, because of that, you only ever actually needed to enter Lenzo's house once.
Just once, right?
After getting all the pictures, you go in, and then you go look at his gallery. Then you go back down, and he'll follow you down the stairs. And
there's no way letting him follow you down the stairs is fast.
It's a difference. You can leave the room and come back in, and it's a difference of about 2 seconds.
Yeah, I would definitely not waiting for him to walk down the stairs. That's crazy.
So you can save a couple seconds of like leaving and coming back in, and then after that you give him the pictures, and then you don't leave and you give him the Firefly. Yeah.
Imagine waiting for Lenzo. Could it be me? I definitely did not just wait this.
It's like it's not as much of a time save as you'd think to leave, because if you leave, you watch that's 2 loading zones. Yeah. I have spent a lot of time in Windfall routing. I'm really good at preset A, and I always get excited when I get it. No, everybody's going to ban it in my races, and I'm sad.
I'll make it a note right now.
Yeah, you're right. It's
and,
notes.
Also, neither of you got House of Wealth chest, and I'm sure Tanjo's happy with that, but I'm upset.
Was it spoils bag?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
dang.
no, I'm not getting that.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But you could have. You were like on the stage.
Well, yeah, I could have, but like.
Yeah, like Slam even like jumps down onto the stage. I don't know.
I did too.
Oh, you did too? Okay, yeah. It's like you were right there. You could have gotten spoilers.
I didn't want to jump on the stage. I just needed more money.
No.
I just wanted to save more, but no. But yeah, how Lenzo Assistant in a race is way more terrifying than I thought it would be, because the whole time I'm just sitting there waiting for Erickson to show up, that thinking like, oh my god, what if Crystal already finished this and she's like on her way to Hyrule right now, and I'm just sitting here like waiting to take a picture.
She did do Lenzo's Assistant a lot sooner than you did.
I did it
you were
18.
Yeah, you did ET and then assistant. She did the opposite. And
Okay. So, like ET was next to Outset, where Forbidden Woods was.
yeah,
So,
although
like,
she did
but I
Forbidden Woods first.
but I went first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had better items for Wind Temple. So.
Yeah.
I don't. I thought
Um,
my mini boss was still super fast with just a
It
bow and a
was
sword.
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And, like Crystal got a spawn of P hats as well.
Dude, that was mad about. That was really sad. P hats are such trolls, honestly. Who made P hats?
Yeah. But because of Crystal's routing, you needed, like, you and I both, Slam, we needed to go get that sword before going down.
Yes.
Even with you, even having Skullhammer, no, use a sword. But she didn't have to because she already had Master Sword. So for her big key skip, she was able to just use top of hub room. So her delaying Wind Temple was like, honestly, I kind of like it better than me being like, oh, I'm next to it, I should go now. Like,
I don't think going up and saving top of hub room to store it for big key skips that big a deal. I mean, on the other hand, I did like store a chest that I didn't need, but like if I really wanted to like fly all the way back up to the top of the room, which in hindsight I probably should have, I would have stored chest behind Stonehead.
Yeah, that's actually that's actually what I ended up putting in my route, storing the shield. There's a lot of, like, I really like this seed because everybody does things differently in this one.
Well, that's why I didn't like this seed. It was not straightforward, and I had to think of a good route.
No, not thinking.
Wow. So, are you saying you want to run that seed that you complicated for me and Blanc? Because that one was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that was straightforward. Honestly, Morth Hover, straightforward.
Oh, dude,
you know?
your Zelda came back and gave you a hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means we've been here for a while.
That does mean we've been here for a while. There's still like there's again, I am a very talkative person. I could keep talking to you guys for 4 hours before I run out of anything to say. So I'm gonna change the direction of this. I'm gonna say, is there anything you two want to point out before we end things off?
Nope, I'm good.
I can't.
Gotta practice my Bulgara snipes.
All right. Well,
can't think of anything.
Let's see. What's the command to give you guys shout outs? What was it? C.
C. C is for crew. R is for runners, and S is for schedule.
C.
There you go.
Yo, there's my shout out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a shout out. I can't believe I forgot a second time, but I have a sponsor that I forgot to mention at the end of my last race. So shout outs to Beal Gaming, for supporting me through this tournament, and I really appreciate them. And that was
Slam is the
BG
only
win.
Slam is the only sponsored player in this tournament. So hey, show Beal Gaming some love too. Go check out what they're all about. Okay,
Beal Gaming does have a Twitter.
Yeah, go follow them on Twitter.
At Beal Gaming, no underscores, all lowercase.
Go tell them how cool Slam is.
Yeah.
And with that, we can say our goodbyes. It was a very interesting seed. I liked it. I kind of want to run it later to see what I would have gotten because our routes are just so different. Oh my god, I've said it like 6 times. But that's because it's true. All right. With that, bye. I'm saying my goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.